Good evening. Happy Festivus. A Festivus for the rest of us. My name is Matt Haas. You're on YouTube here on the Awesome Fun Things channel. And this is the show where we air our grievances about technology. When I say we, I mean we. You watching live right now, December 23rd, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2024. If you're in the house, you can come on the show, type this into your browser, or refresh the page and look in the video description underneath the video. You'll see a clickable link to callmy.show/this string of text, and you can come on. And I can split screen you and we can talk about technology. Let's just say hi to who's here. Stuart Rivera from Stuart Video-Tech Installations. Hey, he says. Hey to you. Hugh Demand, good afternoon all, he says. Good afternoon. Good evening. I missed you this morning. I was busy working my part-time job. All good. Britta Aller. Jaden's here. Hi, Jaden. Hello, everyone. Laura CZ Fitness says Merry Christmas. I love it. I've got some fun sounds.
But out of that, a new holiday was born. A Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh, I love it.
Harry, I need the 23rd off.
Hey, I hired you to work during the holidays. This is the holiday.
But it's Festivus.
What?
You know you're infringing on my right to celebrate new holidays.
Not a right.
Don't infringe on my right to celebrate holidays. This is my right. Happy Festivus. All right. Excellent. Who's coming on the show? Anyone want to come on the show? We can do that. We have someone in the green room. Unmute your mic and we can get going. I'll air my grievances about tech companies. Any tech topic you want, we can talk about. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, streaming services, Netflix, Amazon Prime Streaming, Max, Apple TV, technology, gadgets, phones, any type of audio, video gear. You got a problem, networking gear. If you got a problem, we can talk about it. I'll air some of my tech grievances. I talked a little bit about this. I was on the auction site Whatnot, and I was bidding, and the bid button was still clickable. So I'm like, oh, I'll go higher. Click, 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 click. I was bidding against myself. There was no mechanism to stop you from bidding against yourself. So I dealt with that. Kind of crazy. If you have a webcam and you have a microphone, you can come on the show. That is how you do it. Callmy.show/943D. D as in Delta. 7F. F as in Foxtrot. 19. B as in Bravo. Hello, Jaden tilde umlaut. Hey, John Venturini. Welcome to the show. Dave Hart, acousticized, is here. Happy Festivus, everyone, he says. Happy Festivus to you.
And at the Festivus dinner, you gather your family around and tell them all the ways they have disappointed you over the past year.
I got a lot of problems with you people. Who's coming on the show? Let's go. The phone lines are open. If you have a webcam and a mic, let's go. We can come on the show and we can get it rocking. Another thing about technology is, the iPhone. They unleashed the iPhone. Basically, no new features. This thing doesn't count as a new feature. This was like the camera button. No one ever uses the physical camera button because when you press it, it shakes the camera. It's just completely dumb. It's supposed to have all this Apple intelligence. Well, you got to wait for the update. They basically released the new hardware, in my opinion, with no features. Like, what's going on there? I have no idea. This is so prolific. I like it. I like it. I do like to celebrate Festivus. Festivus is a fun time. It's always on the 23rd. It's a made-up holiday. It is the anti-consumer holiday. If you go to Google, let's do this. This is funny. Let's go straight out. Now, you can't do this on mobile. Just go straight out to google.com. Let me show you this. Yeah, straight up to Google and type Festivus. And on the search results, what is that? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. It's the Festivus poll. It spans the entire left-hand rail. Oh. I'm not mad at Google for doing that. Not mad at Google at all. All right. If anyone wants to join, call my .show / these numbers. And if you don't want to type that in, I did put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat again. And it's also in the video description. You can refresh the video description, and it's clickable there as well. That's how you get in. It's a Festivus miracle, says Dave Hart. We know it. We know it.
Festivus is back. I'll get the pole out of the call's face.
Do you like my Festivus slideshow? Did that up special for you. Yes, I did.
Until you pin me, George, Festivus is not over.
Oh, please, somebody stop this.
I think you can take him, Georgie.
Hey, Bob, be sensible. Stop crying and fight your father.
Stop crying and fight your father. Thank you, Sammy Superstar, for the super chat. $10. Festivus for the rest of us! ! He says. I love it. Thank you, Sammy. I do wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It's a great time of year, regardless of what or if you celebrate. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. He's putting a coin in. This is not technically a Good Morning Haas segment, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Should we count this? All right, go ahead. If you drop the word coin, I'll give you a free spin on the Wheel of Hassam on Friday. Don't tell anyone else I did this. This is just our secret. Oh, kind of crazy. Yep, good. Look at this. Britta's coming on strong. So is Mr. Venturini. Oh, this is an odd time to be streaming. Kind of crazy, but I mean, hey, it's kind of a crazy time of year. Speaking of technology, I have been fighting with technology in my second studio. Yes, I have 2 studios. First world problems. I started a side business where I'm doing Amazon reviews, and I have a video just for recorded videos, not really for streaming. And I'm using a $10 lavalier microphone jacked directly into the camera, like all analog. It's horrible. It is so bad. Like the sound file has there's like a constant static on the waveform. Thankfully, I'm using Adobe's free Clean My Audio service. There's no controls. You drop an audio file on it, and it enhances speech. So anything that's not speech, it pulls down and makes the speech better through AI. And it cleans it right up. It takes it out of the silent parts where it's just static, and it takes it out of the speaking parts underneath the speaking. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. And when I make these videos, it's a 2-step process because I edit the video, I dump out the audio, treat it, bring the audio back in, and then dump out the final render. It's just 3 steps that I could. So I've been fighting with audio. It's not a technology defect, but it's a problem because I haven't bought good audio gear down there yet. But I have just solved that, so I will soon have a solution. One of my favorite episodes of Seinfeld. I know, right? I know, right? Oh, coins are coming in. Yes, yes. John Venturini has a big comment. We'll put this on screen. You know what gets my gears? The theme song that is 17 seconds long gets cut off short most morning. Why? It's an amazing theme. It's easily a top 40 banger. Yes, I agree. Could you be referring to, do I have it just in the normal sound? Well, he's talking about my my morning theme song, which is this.
Good morning, Haas. So you can't miss rocking and rolling. With that Haas leading the way, get ready.
That goes on for 12 seconds, and I play that all the time. But as he mentioned, it is actually a 40-second length, and I never do it. That is an acceptable grievance. It is what it is. I just got home from delivering the mail. When you control the mail, you control information. Yes. Newman said that. When you join the show, do you get a chance to check mic and cam before going live? Yeah, we'll do all that good stuff. Yep. Come on. Come on the show. Let's go. Hello, Newman. Poor Newman. I should rewatch some Seinfeld. That's just a great show. Hey, I'm drinking out of my Trending in Sports mug. That's Whit Profit's property. Who's Whit Profit? He's the man behind Hugh Demand. We have a Newman in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I love Festivus. What other sound bites do we have?
And now, as Festivus rolls on, we come to the feats of strength.
I told my son, I was FaceTiming him. I'm like, you have to come up the 23rd around 5:30, and we can bare chest wrestle to see if Festivus is over. The firstborn has to wrestle the head of household. He's like, Dad, I would destroy you. I'm like, that wasn't a true statement up until recently, because now he's 25 and he's pretty scrappy. And me, I'm getting old. So I think the tables have turned. One of the best shows is Seinfeld. It's true. Rich vibes. Oh, the DJ music's even bleeding through the Festivus show. Happy Festivus, he says. Hello, happy Festivus. Hi, Rich. If anyone wants to come on and share the screen, this is how you do it. There's a link in the chat. There's a link in the video description. And you can manually type it by following what's on screen there. Britta has a comment. If you're going out and grabbing some last-minute items for Christmas dinner, please have patience with the employees. We're doing our best to keep everything filled.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I like that. Because this is not the sound you want to hear when you're out shopping. I can hear John Venturini laughing. Even though he's not connected to the show, I can hear him laughing. I don't know, Matt. I think you can take your son on. Bring it.
No.
I don't know. I am classically trained in the ancient art form of karate. But that's still, there's only so much. Losing horns. Yes, John loves the losing horns. Loves it, loves it, loves it. What other technology grinds your gears? You can drop it in the chat too. Drop it in the chat. I had to buy more capture cards this year. This is a capture card. If you don't know what this is, it takes HDMI and turns it into ones and zeros through USB. And capture cards are a strange item. They're like light bulbs. You know, sometimes they'll last 6 months and sometimes they'll last 6 years. But I had a couple of them go out, and it kind of sucks because these are like $160 a crack for the good one. You know, I find you have to get the good ones. They make little teeny ones, not good. And they make. See if I got it. Here you go. This one was $14. This capture card. This can barely do 1080p, but yeah. Sweep the knee. Dave, I need you in the corner as my coach. You know, you're hired. Your super chat was brought to you by the Human Fund. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I think one of these cards says the Human Fund. Maybe not. I don't know.
Happy Festivus, Georgie.
Julia Louise Dreyfus. Elaine Bennis. Oh, here's something funny about Elaine. You remember Elaine.
Happy Festivus, Georgie.
You know, on the show, Elaine worked for Pendant Publishing. In my full-time day job, I work with for a publisher, and there was someone who was exactly like Elaine Bennis. Exactly like her. She worked for the company. This was back in the 90s, but she was tough as nails. She was a tiny little woman, but man, she was ferocious, just like Elaine Bennis could be. It was uncanny how much she was like Elaine Bennis. Oh, it was funny. Oddly enough, and I also worked for a manager who was exactly like John Cryer. He was on 2.5 Men, you know, not Charlie, but his brother. Spitting image, same mannerisms. It was kind of crazy. So, oh, Elaine Bennis, love her. My goodness. Tech's been going pretty good though. There's been I've been pretty lucky with tech. Like this thing, it just keeps going. It never fails. Except for when I first got it, I didn't push in the power cord the whole way. Like I thought it was seated, but it wasn't, and it was turning off unexpectedly, and I was freaked out. But as soon as I pushed it all the way in, it was fine. It is this called? That's the Rodecaster Pro. I don't know if you know what this is. It does audio. It takes all kinds of audio in, and it's a soundboard. And it's the first generation. People are like, you should upgrade to the second one. I'm like, not doing it. Not doing it. But could she dance? Well, she was a socialite, just like Elaine Bennis. And she would go to these high-end clubs and things like that. So maybe she could. I never saw her dance. But she was, boy. She would just destroy people. She would chew them up and spit them out. She had Barbies on her desk, and they were all Barbie's friends with black hair because she was a brunette, so she didn't have any blonde Barbie dolls. And one was in camo with a machine gun, a toy machine gun, and it was pointed towards the door. She was just... She might have had some screws loose, but oh my God, she was like, if you ever said you were going to do something and then the time came and went and you didn't do it, she was on a warpath. She would bring down hell around you. Oh, I've had some technology wins as well. I want to give a thank you to Stuart Rivera. Stuart is a low voltage tech installer for security systems and sound systems and things like that. And a lot of that translates to what I'm doing here, and so I've had a lot of questions, and I'll be damned if he just doesn't answer every question I give him. Sometimes I feel bad because it's like a rapid fire. But he gives me quick answers, clear answers, gives me product links, gives me pros and cons, helps me choose. It's good to have good tech people. Also, for large tech purchases, I'm like, big expenditures. This guy has really helped me in the past as well. Don't sleep on Sammy Superstar. That man is knowledgeable. He knows his stuff about gear. So it's usually like computers and like very expensive gear. I've got questions. He helps me, and got a few other folks that help me with technology, because you can't do it all. Like I know a lot of information about a lot of topics, but I don't know it all, and you have to lean on others. And I'm happy to have those two people and many others in available to help. I do love that. I love all my
Happy
audiences.
Festivus, everyone!
Happy Festivus, everyone!
Happy Festivus, everyone!
Yes. I am able to help with gear. Yeah, usually for like cameras and computers, I'm like, I don't know if I should get this computer, or I don't know how to spec it out, or stuff like that. Pfft. Sammy, he's got it. He's got the answers. Technology. There will be 1,000 Good Morning Haas shows happening, and the 1,000 mark is going to happen in the middle of 2025. So let me show you this. I know this isn't a Good Morning Haas show, but I just want to let you know I do a morning show called Good Morning Haas, and show 1,000 is projected to be on or after July 25. Excuse me, because if I miss a day, it's going to bump out. So it'll probably be end of July. Happy about that. Can you believe that? 1,000 shows, 1,000 live streams. That's just on one show. I've been doing all different kinds of shows throughout my career. Kind of crazy. I hope everyone's having a good Festivus. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. The Grinch says there's 2 days until Christmas. Tomorrow is 1 day until Christmas. And then we got Christmas. I will be streaming both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Same time, 8:15 a.m. I'll be around. And Desert Bum Woodworking. Happy Festivus to you too, Matt. Excellent. My friend Chuck, he knows about wood. He knows a lot about wood. It's in his name. Woodworking. Not woodworking. Woodwork 'N. I can dig it. I can dig it. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. That's the Festivus show for 2024. I'm back streaming Monday through Friday, so I'll stream all this week, but I will not be streaming on Saturday or Sunday. And the day after Christmas, I'm no longer streaming to Facebook. in December, I streamed to Facebook for some reason. This is exclusively on YouTube, but my morning show, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, are going to be simulcast to Facebook profile, the Matt Haas Facebook profile, and after that, I'm only on Facebook. I'm only on YouTube from here on out. Okay, I'm going to go. Happy Festivus. I love you all. Be safe. And if you have time, tune into my show this week, Monday through Friday, 8:15 a.m. Eastern. Got to go. Love you all. Bye. Oh, there's one more soundbite I didn't play.
I don't really celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Festivus.
Klondike. Hey, my friend Sean. I'm just getting ready to sign off. Unless someone wants to come on the show, he can come on the show. And we're talking about technology. Glad to have you popping in, Sean. I know sometimes it's tough to get here when I normally stream in the morning. I do catch your stuff all the time. My man Sean behind Klondike, he is a brilliant artist, and he has full knowledge of all the woodworking tools and machines, lasers, CNCs, 3D printing, you name it. And the man has it dialed in. When you have the ability to create art and a full mastery of these complex robotic controlled tools, he does freaking awesome things. I'm trying to get there. I can create art, and I have control over some robotically controlled machines. I'm not a 3D printing person anyway. I do check out his stuff. He does a lot of toy train stuff, which is not trivial. That is a huge, ravenous audience, and some of this stuff is freaking amazing that he does. He pulls off. I love it. Can tech support complain on end users? On this show, they can. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm jumping off. Happy Festivus. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you there this week. Behave yourself. Hope you're on the nice list. If you're not, you don't have much time. All right. Got to go. Love you all. Bye.